The Vice President Osibajo confess, reveal when Buhari died and the date he was buried in 2017. I tell una say the truth will surely come out, but it's very painful that this is coming out now. Osibajo, if I say I am not happy with you, I am a liar. I am very, very, very I'm not happy with you at all, at all. No wonder it was said that you should not be trusted. No wonder it was said that you should not be trusted. But I doubted it and I said, you are a man of God. There is no way you will want to sell yourself to the devil because of money. My dear listeners, you will be hearing it from him how Buhari died, when he died, and the date he died. That is to say, Nnamdi Kanu is a great prophet. He's a great prophet. Please, I would like you to spare me a little of your time as this very video is dropped behind for you. Please, let's watch this. Let's be realistic and let's drop our comments as this information will be revealed to you. Please, let's watch this.
Very sick. Yeah. I thought he said he lost the battle. Yeah, but again also, medical health of individuals, you and I, is private, and as much as possible, we keep it private. We keep it private. But there are a lot of suspicion in the villa at that time. Those who are close to him and the manner in which security now looked at everyone, there were a lot of suspicion. And of course, as a journalist, we have our insider information. There was nothing that wasn't said. You know that at some point it was that he had died or he had been replaced by Jibril of Sudan. What about the Jibril? This is something people at that level have to contend with. Did you ever lied for the president? Somebody, I just read one story, they said I was trying to lie. And this thing about spilling the rat story, I didn't lie. There was a story that rats had eaten cables in the president's office, and therefore when I was trying to explain why the president was operating from home, I said the rats ate his cables in the office. It happened. And it was to provide a basis of discussion. At least away from that moment when people were speculating that he was not good enough to continue as president or having been ill. Well, it's all right. It's a spin and it's backfired. So people to learn from what we did. Yeah. Spinning, packaging, representing the president is not the easiest job at all. Absolutely. Well, congratulations, Malam Garba Show, putting this down and getting your views and your experience into a book for learning and for others to also learn from your past experience. But it's good to see you again. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you so much indeed. And your dedicateness.
So now, my dear listeners, you can hear what Garba Shehu was actually trying to say. It was very, 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 very blunt to say it clearly that they decided to keep it a secret. If you pay attention very well, and there is a reason why they decided to keep it a secret. He said it very clearly that yes, the president died, but they decided to keep it a secret. But he told the masses, the people, Nigerians, that the president was operating from home. That very operating from home was he kept operating from home until his tenure elapsed. Who is doing that? Where is that done? Well, doesn't the president have an office? Doesn't the president have an office? What will the president be doing doing at home for good extra 2 years? Till he finished his tenure, if he was still alive. I remember what people were saying then, that if truly the president was still alive, then why can't he?
He's stronger than ever.
Why can't he really show himself at least? Let him go up publicly and speak. Let us hear him. I have heard that. Imagine, see the secret the secret way the president was buried. See how they kept his death secretly without exposing it to the masses. See the people that observe his death. All these people are the people, yeah, the IPOP, yeah, Mazen Americano mentioned their name and how the whole thing happened. This is wickedness. I must tell you from my own perspective. It's
The
not good.
questions that they're
You
actually
understand
pushing
now?
on.
And it is not welcoming in any way. They did this before and they are still doing it again. I am not happy.
Need to squeeze one in that came in through social media earlier. Most of you might be aware that the forum has this young community of millennials, the global shapers, and they're very active in Nigeria as well. For example, a great hub in Abuja, and they've been begging me and said, "Can you ask our vice president to send us a message?" Kind of. So what do you think? I mean, the forum has only started the 47th annual meeting, but what would be your message to the young people in Nigeria to take away from this meeting and also from the theme of responsive and responsible leadership?
I think that, people say about young people that they're leaders of tomorrow, but I think that it's very clear that they're leaders of today because really the future has actually arrived. And so many of the young people that I come across in Nigeria have shown such tremendous versatility, such tremendous talent and energy, and with the digital age and with all of the advantages of today, they are clearly in the driver's seat in so many different respects. I mean, they control opinion on social media. They control the direction of technology with the innovations and all of those, and all of the new things that are going on. And in many senses, they are defining entrepreneurship, defining governance. So I think that this season belongs to them. This time belongs to the young, and I'm not so sure that they need anyone's permission to do the great things that they're doing. Certainly, they don't need the permission of any older generation to do the incredible things they're doing. And all I want to say is that the government of Nigeria is solidly behind them, and we expect that the coming years will see even greater achievement. Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Vice President. I think we had two more questions here, and I think after that we also have to close, but please let's take these two questions. The microphone is there.
Sorry, I just want to point out that the Eurobond is March, the expected period is March 2017, March, not February, March. Sorry.
Please go ahead.
Mr. Vice President, can I ask you what steps the government is planning to take to unify the exchange rates? Because we have such a big gap between the official and unofficial exchange rate, and that's surely really having a bad effect on the economy. When can we expect?
Excuse me, if you could also state your name and organization for the
I'm Çäùght around Reuters.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well, let me just say first that the central bank is responsible for monetary policy generally, and we have a structure that allows central bank independence by legislation. But of course, this is a concern. The gap between the official and the parallel market is a concern, and as you pointed out, it isn't helpful. So if you look at our economic recovery and growth plan, it is clearly the expectation that this will be redressed, and this is a conversation that we're having with the central bank itself, and I believe that some adjustments need to be made, that we must advance towards an exchange rate policy that closes that gap as quickly and as efficiently as possible.
Hey, my people, in fact, this is unheard of. Yes, very, very unheard of. In fact, very, very annoying. No wonder they said it that the administration of the former president Muhammad Buhari ended up an error. For Nigerians to come out to say the administration ended up an error. In fact, you know that they have really seen a lot. Nigerians have really seen a lot, and I must tell you, I'm a living witness to that very fact. Imagine the nonsensical. Imagine the nonsensical. Look at what is coming out of the mouth of Osibajo. That even to say that Osibajo is aware. Even Osibajo, of all people, is aware that the president is gone. Look at all the activities he was revealing that was going on, that the Jubilee of Sudan could not be able to handle. That he, as the vice president, was now being the one handling it after the reality that the former president Muhammad Buhari is gone. Oh my God! See, no wonder they said it that Nigerian is the worst when it comes to corruption. Yes, they are right. Nigeria is the worst. The worst. Anyway, please, my dear listeners, you really need to share this video. Let it go viral. Let everyone have a copy of this very video. All right. Thank you.